Namaste. Did you know the excess of this component in the body will cause gas, constipation, and in extreme cases cause arthritis, and it can play havoc with your emotions? Curious to find out what that is? Watch this video completely till the end and hit that share and subscribe button. Namaste, I am Sachin Habar, creator of the Self Healers Hub, which is on a mission to help 100,000 working professionals live a healthier, happier, and a more fulfilled life through the ancient Indian science of Ayurveda. And Ayurveda states, state of our well-being is determined by how we live and how we eat. And today I'm going to focus on one component of your body, that is the Vata Prakriti, or the air component of your body, which when it goes awry, it will cause a lot of mental health issues like depression, and it will play havoc with your emotion, and also it will cause issues in your digestive system like gas, constipation, and in the extreme cases joint pain, arthritis, and all. This is what is suggested in the Ayurvedic texts, and I will suggest to you today in this video on how to reduce the Vata or the air component of your body. Yes, our body according to Ayurveda is divided into three types: the Vata, Pitta, and the Kapha. And today let's focus on an anti-Vata diet. Okay, the anti-Vata diet will help you reduce the air component in your body so that your emotions are at balance and you accelerate your self-healing and your immunity. Let's concentrate and let's bring out this mind map today. Okay, so here is the mind map, and let's open this first box. What is Vata? Type bring it on in the comment box so that I can open that. Yeah, so now what is Vata? Vata is air. Okay, and Vata Prakriti people who are having more dominance of Vata will be speaking quickly, will be spending a lot of money, will have a lot of variable digestive power, will be very thin and lean, will always be having a lot of thoughts in their head, will fatigue easily, less stamina, but your intelligence can go really high and become really low. Such very variable is that. So that is the Vata Prakriti in general. So what is increasing the Vata is the stimulations. So if you are actually having food, so try and avoid stimulations like reading, like watching TV or social media while eating, and always cook your own food. This is the general basic diet plan for a Vata dominant person. Okay, when we should follow this, it should be followed only when there is a cold and climate and a dry climate, and when during the autumn season in India, this time you should follow like rainy after rain, just after rain the autumn season comes, right? So then there you need to follow the anti-Vata diet. When the coldness and dryness is there, then the body naturally will increase the Vata, and this because the climate is also increased, right? The Vata is increased, so you need to reduce that in this area. And if you have a lot of Vata dominance in your body, means you are getting a lot of gas, a lot of constipation, and not feeling really low because high Vata, feeling the mental emotions are not good, then you need to use the anti-Vata diet. Okay, first and foremost, let's see what sweeteners are good for you. What sweeteners will accelerate your decrease in Vata? So first and foremost is jaggery. Jaggery will decrease the Vata because it's a digestive agent and it will improve the digestion, and hence the gas formation, everything is reduced. So jaggery is really good. So what is not good for you? It's the refined sugar. Refined sugar is very bad. The white sugar is very bad because it has the tendency to increase the Vata in your system. So jaggery is good. Refined sugar is not good for you. So this is the mind map for you here. So now fruits and vegetables. Let's see what fruits are good for you and what vegetables are good for you if you are a Vata, and water you should avoid or reduce in your life. Okay, see now bananas, apples, pomegranates, papaya, lemons, pineapple, date, figs, all of these fruits I have mentioned in this mind map are really good for you, and what I have mentioned in the bracket is not good. You should avoid and reduce. Okay, so now sweet potatoes are good, beetroots are good, carrots, chilies, ready fingers, onion, cooked, radish, all these vegetables are good for you. When you take it, reduces the Vata and increases your body fluids and your energy, because Vata needs nourishment, because Vata will suffer from wasting away of tissues and less energy. So frequent meals is required for only for Vata. Frequent small meals like every 2.5 or 3 hours, small meals. But if you are in other category like Pitta or Kapha, then there's a different diet. So let's concentrate on the Vata today. So now, so these are good for you. Then watermelons, melons and cabbage family. Cabbage, cauliflower, broccoli, all this produce the gas. So they're increasing the vata. So if you want to reduce that, if you want to eat that, then you have to mix it with correct amount of spices, then only eat it. So then the vata will reduce. But melons and cabbage family, if you're eating a lot, please make sure that you're reducing them in your diet. I hope till now this is clear. Next, what is the superfood for vata? It's the oil. Yes, the oils means oil is really good for vata. It's like lubricating joint because vata is suffering from dryness, and dryness can be decreased by applying the oil, just like you apply the grease to the car engine, car moving parts, and to the door handles. Everywhere we apply the grease is not same way we have to apply the grease. Similar way oils to our vata dried body. So what are the oils which are really good? So let's bring it on. Yeah, type bring it on in the comment box. So coconut oil, sesame oil, ghee. These are the super food for your vata. So when you eat ghee and all, so ghee should be again the desi cow ghee, and this ghee will lubricate all the joints and it will help remove the toxins slowly, and it will go and park the toxins in the large intestine, and it will slowly get eliminated from your body. Okay, so flaxseed is also good. What is bad is refined and vegetable oils have the tendency to increase the vata. So please be careful while having these and make sure that you're reducing them in your diet. Okay, so now we have covered fruits and vegetables. Oil is the superfood for vata, and what are the good sweeteners for you. Now let's see what are the good grains for you. All right, so now the good grains for you are basmati rice, brown rice, and wheat. These are really good. Brown, red, and the whole rice is good for you. The polished rice is not good. The millets are not good for the vata person because it increases the gas and constipation. Okay, next let's move on to the dals and the beans, which are good and which are bad. First, moong dal is really good for you. Moong dal to make khichdi, moong dal to make the dals to eat is good for you. But if you're using the other dals like the tur dal, the urad dal, or the peanuts, make sure you have a lot of spices in that so that you can reduce the vata. Okay, so moong dal is really on top to reduce the vata. So this is one more diet plan for you. Next, all the dry fruits are good for you. Almonds, cashews, pistachio, pista, walnuts, all should be roasted and salted if you can do it, or soaked and had if you can do it. So dry fruits are really good for vata because they will increase the bodily fluids. They'll give you the more energy which vata lacks. So you got to counter that, right? So the nuts are good for you. Then spices. Spices, everything is good. All the spices which you have in India, everything is good for the vata. So the vata will reduce when you have good amount of spices, but it should not be more. If you have more, then you have a chance of aggravating it. Okay, so make sure moderate spices are always good to reduce the vata. And the lastly we have is dairy. What are the dairies? Milk, buttermilk, and butter. It's good for vata as a whole because vata persons lack the energy and they will have the wasting away of tissues, right? So you need to nourish it. So milk, ethical milk, buttermilk, and butter. And be aware of ice creams. Ice creams are cold and it increase the vata. So please make sure you're not having a lot of ice cream in your diet. Okay, the ice creams have the tendency to increase the coldness, increase the dryness in the body. So make sure ice cream, if you are a dominant vata person, ice cream should not be in your diet. Milk, buttermilk, and butter is good for you. This is the dairy component. So I hope you followed this mind map with your diet restrictions and diet suggestions. And again, I'll just see what is vata is. You have to have the regular small meals because you have variable digestive fire, and always avoid the junk food and the fast food because these have the tendency to aggravate the vata. Why? Because they will be little old and not freshly prepared, and these have the tendency to increase the vata in your system. So when you have more vata, there will be gas, constipation issues, there will be mental health issues because the emotions will be at havoc when there is more vata, because vata will be divided into the physical vata and emotional vata, and the physical vata will increase the digestive problem, emotional vata will increase the mental problems. Okay, I hope this you enjoy this anti-vata diet and you will start increasing what is good for you and decreasing what is bad for you. And this is the simple steps through it, and this is how Ayurveda makes it simple for you to accelerate your self-healing and your immunity. And you should follow this. This is the ancient Indian science, and follow it to the T. It is practical, it is possible. I am a Vata dominated person and I have made these diet changes and I am recommending this to you. I hope you find this useful, and do hit that like button. Do share this video with your friends and relatives, and hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon. And if you are watching this on my YouTube, then I would request you to register for my upcoming webinar on the 3 secrets to accelerate your inner healing power through the power of the ancient Indian science of Ayurveda. The link is in the description below. Click on the link, register for the webinar. Looking forward to meet you live. Make sure you follow this content, what I shared today. Accelerate your health, stay healthy, stay safe. Self Healers Hub is signing off. Thank you so much.